All right, interesting. Okay, you have one in reverse, one card in reverse, and that's the first card is the Ten of Chalices. All right, so normally this means that everything is in place. You come to a point of enlightenment, your home, your happy family, all the money you need, everything that could be in life that could fill your cup of emotional wealth is maybe not so. Maybe you're still having to work on some things and you're striving towards this. You're striving towards that emotional wealth and spending time with the family, being with the family. It's coming, or this card wouldn't have come up. But you're not right there yet, Sagittarius. You're just not there. You have some details to work out with other people. This is the Five of Wands. So this is within your workplace. It may be the people you work with, or it may be the business you have. There's some details, organizational structure that needs to be put in place. People need to come together a little bit more, rallying the troops around, saying, come on, guys. Okay, let's be in leadership. Someone be in leadership, because we're not doing it this month, or we're not getting our ideas in sync so that we can move forward and carry on with the project that we're working on. If it's your own individual business, then you're, maybe you're having some issues with your website or your marketing people. And so there's just some fine details that need to be worked out. And you can hear my puppy whining. He, agrees. This one guy's holding the book, and this book has a pentacle in it. So it is about how can we manifest, how can we make the money that we want to, this bottom line that we're striving for. You will, in fact, have a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This is an earth sign that is around you, that has great ideas of how to do that. So somebody in this situation is going to say, you know what, I know someone who can come in and help us make decisions, and he or she is great at carrying forward. He or she is grounded, practical. You fire signs, you have the passion. The air signs are thinking a lot, and the water signs come from their heart. This person is very grounded, and I'm hearing the word institutional. Or they bring ideas that are very practical and can help you all carry this out. Put the plans into flight, just like this bird is doing. So there's someone to come that can help out with the undercurrent of how do we handle this? How do we move forward? There is transformation to be had for all. This is the death card in traditional tarot, and this particular deck calls it the Lord of Shadows. So as you can see, this sort of drapey woman dressed in gray, and she's behind this tree that is filled out. But out in the open is this man and this boy, and they're walking into the meadow. It's a little bit foggy, so they're not really sure of the outcome. But that's okay, because transformation does mean new beginnings. There's the butterfly, which of course has come out of the cocoon. The well, which provides enough water to live on. So it's about moving forward, you guys. It's about moving into new places, having the insight of others. Let's pull some more cards. This around the ten of chalices. Well, then the Nine of Pentacles comes up. Okay, so we're not quite at happy home, happy family. The money, feeling like you've come to a completion with the project you're working on, and it's bringing in all the money that you need. You're not quite there yet, so you're working on that. But there's a King of Cups that also comes into play. And this guy is expressive, and he's humorous, and he's creative, and he's loving and compassionate and giving. So this could be someone who 2 is a healer, a doctor. So if any of you all need those types of services, he's there and he can help you out. Because you've been working quite a bit. You all have been carrying, some of you, of course, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Watch your Moon and Rising sign, as I always say. But you've been carrying the burden, and your goal is to get to this enlightened mountain or hilltop, and to drop these wands of burden all the way. So you've either been carrying too much, or you feel like you're overburdened at work or with household chores, and you're ready to feel some relaxation in your life. Yeah, you're moving forward with new projects, and there's one that's recently been for some of you that you've carried it out, and you're waiting for the results of it. You're standing up for what you want, because you know that in your heart that this beginning of this venture is the right thing. So you're standing up for who you are, what you want. You're unique, you're idealistic, and you're ready to move forward. Sometimes, you may make plans a little bit hastily. So kind of watch out for that. Hasty plans make waste. But you have a lot of the to get after it and go. This could also be an air sign. There could be an Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra who is behind you going, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And so to slow down a little bit, like this Knight of Pentacles, because then you rest. This is the Hanged Man in reverse. So the Hanged Man does rest. He takes reflection, relaxation. But this time he's tuning into his 7th chakra, and he's grounded here, and he's drawing the Infinity 8. So he has rested, but he's internally feeling the vibes of hope and channeling those prosperous people to him. You're opening up the door. Let me just say this. You're opening up the door for others to come in and be of support, or be by your side and say, hey, you can do it. To be there for you and support. You're thinking a little bit about the past, and some childhood memories may have come up, and that's okay, because those might be advantageous for some of you all to make ideas and to create ideas. Some of you, these may come from limiting beliefs from childhood. So maybe that's something that you've needed to work on and turn around and say, hey, you know what, I can do this. I was told when I was young that your dreams are too big, or you're thinking too big. Nah, you can do it. Yeah, with this transformation card, there is definitely some type of circumstance or event that's going to happen that is going to cause everything to sort of implode. And I don't mean that, I'm not talking about being hurt. It can mean fire in your house, but it's just like an event that takes you by surprise, and you're not going to expect it. This is the Tower card, of course. They call it the Wild Hunt in this particular deck. But the Tower card is seemingly unexpected events that turn our life around and make us go like, wow. It's like we're standing on our feet, and then all of a sudden we're on the ground with, this is metaphorically, our head is bruised, and our feet feel hurt. They're not under us any longer. We're on our back. So you may be taken by surprise by some events coming up, and this will transform your thinking and how you want to carry on. And there's some family obligations or some family support, generational support. This could be spiritual help that's coming to you from those that are in spirit, but they do definitely support you and want to help you through this time of possible challenge and difficulty. And I'm not trying to be negative in this. I'm just bringing up all the aspects, because yeah, you will be working with someone that you have conflicting ideas with, and you may be trying to convince them, or them trying to convince you to take a different road, take the road less traveled. And yeah, because you've done that though. In a way, you've done that. You've come out. See how he's come out of the forest with his hunt. Talking about hunt earlier, but he's come out of the forest and he's looking back like, wow, I got out of that one. So I analyzed well. I planned well, and so you are coming up with your own agenda. And some of you have been crying at night, staying up, worrying about your health or the health of others or the loss of someone. And, I'm sorry to hear that if that is the case, but you want to, just see that there is light. If someone has gone into spirit, maybe they're around you, or if you're worried about, finances, or anything that's bothering you, just remember that the dawn always comes. After the thunderstorms, the sun comes out, and then the Page of Swords comes up. So definitely some new beginnings for you guys are going to be new beginnings in your ideas. See how she's channeling her sword almost to the sky to receive information on her near her crown chakra. But yet she's standing on the ground. She is footed now, whereas before she wasn't. And actually, when I was throwing this card out, it sort of came out sideways. So you're not there yet, but you will be, and you'll feel like you're ready to take on new responsibilities. You're ready to use the skills you have, the skills that you have learned, the skills that you're going to learn even more, and they will be advantageous to you. Yeah, I'm going to pull one more card. The Eight of Wands. Okay, normally this card is about 8. When you think of it, the 8 wands are in the air flying, right? So she's not. She's being very practical, and she's sitting down looking at each one of the wands on like this leather canvas, and there's this bird that's watching her. So eventually things are going to change, and you're going to hear some sudden news. It might be of travel. It might be an offer of employment, or an offer of, a client contract. And it could be within a 2 to 3 day time period as well. But some of you are going to hear some new news, and it's going to be exciting to you. The Eight of Rods is very beneficial to growth. All right. So when you get to this point where she's straight up, you're going to be able to manifest to really move forward, move with new ideas and hope and victory. All right. So I'm going to count the original 4 cards. I just decided to do this differently. You guys, if you've been watching me at all the last couple times, you know that I'm just doing different spreads because they feel right to me. Okay, so there's the original 4. So we have the 10. 5 is 15, 16, and 13 is 29. 2 and 9, 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 is the master number in numerology. 11 is the number of service. And I always, when I see and meet 11 life paths, that's your birthday added up together, they remind me of lighthouses, because they always attract others because they're so full of ideas. And I feel like that this month can carry you through into a situation like the Page of Swords, where you will have new inspiration and ideas around your work. And in the Major Arcana cards, the 11 is the Justice card. So there is fairness, there is balance. This could be about a Libra in your life as well, that supports you, or maybe you're having to deal with in some form or fashion. Could be about legal as well, but there's fairness and there's justice surrounding this month. So no worries, carry on. Let me know if you like this spread. This was just a whim of a spread. But I felt like I wanted to use the same deck and just go off of what came off of the original 4 cards and pull some more cards